This one na wahala. UAE government bars all airlines from conveying Nigerians to Dubai as diplomatic road dippings. I don't understand. So what is going to be the next now? So that means, I don't know. He said all airlines, not even just their own, all airlines conveying Nigerians. Honestly, this is this is too much. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, has barred airlines from conveying Nigerians passengers to the country as the diplomatic row between the two nations deepens. Nigerians traveling to Dubai have mostly been using other airlines for their trips since the drama with Emirates Airlines started months ago. Among these airlines are Egypt's Air France, KLM, Ethiopia Airlines, Rwanda Air. But on Monday, many Nigerian passengers who board Ethiopia Airlines heading for Dubai were sent off the plane, Daily Trust reports. This happened hours after the restrictions imposed on Emirates by the federal government took effect. The Director General of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority had withdrawn the winter schedule earlier approved for Emirates to operate 21 weekly flights to Nigeria. The government instead gave Emirates one weekly slot in Abuja, the nation's capital, in a tit-for-tat measure. After the Sharjah airport, authorities reportedly denied Air Peace the 3 slots it requested. Following the development, Emirates had suspended all its flights to Nigeria pending the resolution of the issues between Nigeria and the UAE. But things worsened after Dubai-bound passengers using other airlines were reportedly barred. A source said the boarding of Nigeria passengers was on the order of the UAE authorities. UAE says no entry for Nigerian passengers from any airline. Ethiopian just offloaded all passengers heading to Dubai. We are avoiding Dubai-bound tickets, the source said. There has been no official communications from the UAE authorities on the latest development. Daily Trust had earlier reported how many Nigerian passengers were stranded. A passenger who was to travel via an Emirates flight on Monday had to employ an alternative airline, paying over 500,000 naira to travel via Lufthansa. Among those stranded are businessmen, students, and others said to be going for medical reasons. I have to book another flight on Lufthansa, traveling through Brazil just to connect Dubai because the various restrictions across the world have made travel very difficult for everybody because you have to travel via a destination not on the red list. But I must be in Dubai by all means, and that has cost me an extra 500,000 naira. How much people can afford this? How many people can afford this? I beg your pardon. A student who preferred anonymity said, the Vice President of the National Association of Nigeria Travel Agencies, NANTA, Abuja Zone Ambassador Ade Shola Kayode, lamented that millions of naira have been lost and business is affected as a result of the current embargo. We have lost millions. Clients have started requesting refunds, and some of these tickets are not refundable. And for those that have refunds, it will take time to process, he said. He, however, said the federal government's decision was a welcome development to protect the sovereignty and the integrity of the country. A former president of the National Association of Aircraft Pilots and Engineers, Engineer Isaac Balami, said Emirates and other foreign airlines should begin to respect Nigeria. They should begin to take us seriously. When we don't fly into the country, we did not die. They must begin to respect Africa, most importantly, Nigeria. I commend the minister and the DG for this bold step, and I pray that we will continue in that. Not just Emirates, but any other person who will not respect and honor Nigeria. When Emirates solves the problems and makes her peace happy, we will also make them happy, he has said. Nigerian passport holders can't board to Dubai from any country. This is really very serious. Buhari is just subjecting the poor masses into serious economic hardship. UAE has nothing to lose in this situation because Nigerians are not the only Africans traveling to Dubai. There are other African countries whom its citizens are traveling to Dubai. UAE has all it takes to leave. Imagine if they now say that all Nigerians should leave their country, then who will lose? 55% of Nigerians are working and some doing their business in Dubai. If Dubai has nothing to lose, they shouldn't have banned anything. Okay, I mean, if Dubai have something to lose, they shouldn't have, ban anything. You think that you are more intelligent than the white. For your information, UAE can still sustain themselves even if they shut their whole border for a year. Someone just dropped that. Nigerian government don't go look for big wahala now. This is the first time Buhari government has made me proud. I am with them 100% on this issue. Next step of action is to recall our ambassador and give UAE ambassador 24 hours to leave the country, period. Thank you. I know we have our internal concerns with our federal government, and before many of you type away without knowing the root cause. But on the airpeace and UAE airline issues, I stand with Nigerian government 1000%. Who the air is UAE. But under international standard, can those airlines and UAE authorities single out their Nigerian passengers from their aircraft? Where are the lawyers on this thread saying, to me, UAE and Dubai hasn't all that. I was there once, but on transit, though wasn't impressed with the treatment over there, he said. So guys, these are reactions, my Nigerians. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts with us. Thank you very much. Bye.